Grand Rising Kings and Queens. Call you guys Kings and Queens because if you're on this channel, we put the class and class-based shooter. Me, I consider myself the king, your boy Android Centaur 5, and we're back with another video for this great game called Payday 3. And we have a heck of an update spoiler release today. Um, I actually wasn't out hustling and bustling today, so I found out about this and looked into it and wanted to come up with a creative video concept for today. This is still a build video, but it's a little bit different than the normal builds that we normally do. So today is the first character that's been released or announced to be released for Paydays 3. First new additional heister, which is not really new. Well, it's new to me because I wasn't playing Payday 2 when she was introduced. But to you guys, she's a super fan favorite. It is the one and only. You guys guessed it. She's front and center right here. Clover is just been announced to be the first brand new heister that's being added to Payday 3. And in honor of that, I thought not only will we look at the second tease video that they're putting out for the Boys in Blue, which we'll look at right now, that they put on their Twitter somewhat early this morning for me, Eastern Pacific time. Um, but I guess over in Sweden, I was told that was only like 4 o'clock. So for them, it was quite normal. For me, it was super early, so I had to get the cobwebs out of my head before I could take a look at everything. Well, not only will we be looking at this, but we're gonna actually make an official, unofficial uh build for Clover as close to Payday 2 as you can possibly get her in Payday 3. And I really, really enjoyed making this video. Hopefully you guys will too. Without further delay, let's go ahead and jump right into this trailer or this sneak peek because I haven't seen it yet, so we're just watching it together. Let's see.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, any luck?
Yeah, Lady Luck is smiling. A weapons dealer that we both used in the past let slip that someone ordered several rifles with a specific setup.
Rifles?
Listen, this is a common gun, but with that specific setup, yeah, I know it's her.
But?
I had to expose myself, but I slipped a note on how to get hold of Vlad in one of the rifles. She should trust him, as much as anyone can trust that motherfucker.
Well, hold on, back up. What do you mean, expose yourself?
Listen, no worries. But I need to stay underground to keep it that way. But that's all good. You know, more time to look for old friends, right?
Oh, shit. You had me worried there for a moment. Stay in touch, yeah?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. So that short trailer just confirmed that Clover is the actual playable heist, and I believe that I guess Dragon is probably just going to be a contractor. But because of that video, and him looking at his computer, I went ahead and looked at his computer myself because remember we could still log into it, and there were two things on there that were still locked that we couldn't get into. So I figure up until Boys in Blue comes out, they're gonna keep adding different things onto it so we could unlock it and see it ourselves. So as we log in.
Access
You
granted.
see that there's a new picture here, King of Heisters, which is a picture of Red Archer. Looks like one of the partners for Payday 3. And that's pretty cool that they're letting the partners be involved in this whole build up. So they had to know or they're going to know everything that's about to happen. And this is pretty exciting. That's probably why he has his videos up instantly. As soon as it comes out and then they're retweeting it, giving him all types of views. Trying to compete with that, not really winning, but we're still here for it. Other than that, there also was proof that Clover was going to be the next heister. That makes me think that these other two are two other heisters that are going to be added into the game at a later date. Let me know down in the comments who you guys think this is going to be. But as we open this first prospect folder, We see one picture of Clover. Yay. And then we also see her spotted on camera inside of probably the police station for Boys in Blue. That's what it looks like. Caught her on CCTV red-handed. And this is Clover's FBI criminal records file, which is also pretty cool that they, oh crap, I did that wrong. It's pretty cool that they added this in here. I like it. Why is it doing all that? Okay, we're clearly double tapping and messing everything up. So let's do this. All right, there's her file number, her code, her ID, her nickname. They don't have her real name. Threat level. Oh, she's a super high threat. And this is confidential for some reason. Her nationality, of course, Irish. She's a white woman. She's 5'8". She's tall for a woman. That's pretty good. Brown eyes, black and pink hair. It looks purple on the picture that they showed. I don't know, maybe she changed it. They don't know her age. They say approximately from her 30s to her 40s. So I guess she's aged because in Payday 2 she was 27. Um, all of the crimes that they know about that she's been involved in, and she has zero convictions. This girl is on fire. She has one, two, three, four, five, six, seven different crimes that they're aware of, and she hasn't gotten caught for any of them. She is the GOAT. She is the GOAT. Oh, she has a bunch of fingerprints though. Like, I thought she had gloves on all the time. How do they have fingerprints of her? That's interesting. Super heavy Irish accent. This is cool. I love that they're doing this. This is really cool. And then after that, here is the weapon that comes with her. Now, funny enough, you guys, I already made the Queen's Revenge because they have all the specs here. So I just went ahead and just made it in game right now, which I'll definitely guys show you guys in this video. I did have the quick pull, the tactical sight, the tack grip, and the silencer. Those are those perks that I mean attachments that come with it. But from looking at this thing, it also looks like a long barrel. So that is something that I would also add onto it. I mean, I guess you could do it without, but the long barrel actually gives you more damage anyway. And the car's just a really good overall gun anyhow. But we've already made it. Yeah, you guys should definitely do the same and definitely copy the build that we're gonna put into this video as well. Like I said, this is still gonna be a build video. I love how they put all of these specific um specs into the game. Like this is insane. Then it's telling you low to medium recoil, average spread, average damage. Right? This is so great, yo. Like I love all the detail that they're putting into all of this stuff. I really hope hers has something special with it other than just these, perks and the way it looks. I really hope there's something else that goes into these. But other than that, and I believe that's the only new things that we have in here. We still can't open this. Yeah, we've been locked out of this. We tried a bunch of different passwords. And I don't know if your game is doing this or not too, but mine doesn't work anymore. There are no new pictures, right? It's just that. And then we also had this message from Shade in his email where it says, did someone hack into my computer? I've looked and I don't see any unusual activity, but the only way that they could have gotten in if it was an easy password, they could have guessed. Someone put a picture of a guy sitting on a throne on my computer. Hey, and of course, that's this picture here. It's kind of funny. I like how they're rolling everything out. Uh, this is insane. I heard that if you actually go to Opera GX browser, this website won't open in it, which is kind of funny because they had their little ongoing feud on Twitter. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump right into the build video because I believe that's all you can see on this. We'll go ahead and go out with a. All right, let's go, you guys. Go right into it. Alright, you guys, I'm actually really excited about this. This is a different type of build that we normally do. I definitely had plans for another build today, but since that big announcement that we just had, I really wanted to try a build just like this. So, as you guys know, I really didn't play Payday 2. Actually, well, I did, but because I was on console, I missed out on a lot of the DLCs and never came back to the game before they added those in. So I fully jumped into Payday 3, so I know that she's a fan favorite for everyone. I don't have that same love for her, but hopefully I learn to love her as much as you guys do. So I did some research on how she was implemented into Payday 2 and her perk decks of what makes her special, and basically she was mostly built around stealth. So this is the official Clover build until Clover is actually implemented in the game, which is with Boys in Blue on the 27th. So until she comes out, this is the official, I guess, build for Clover. So I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I guess as close to Clover as I thought we could get was Pearl. So I'm just using Pearl as a template. This outfit is pretty much what her I guess default picture looks like in Payday 2. She has on a nice pair of slacks with a open jacket, blue jacket with a white shirt or white blouse under it. So this is as similar as I can get to that. And then of course we have the default gloves, so that works out well. Here's what I really wanted to show you guys, the mask. From my understanding of what it actually looks like right now, the closest thing that they have in the game to her mask is Miss Empty, with the what is this, the butterfly effect pattern. This is pretty much as close as you can get to her actual mask right now. It has the blush on the side. I'm missing the mole or the beauty mark that's supposed to be at the bottom left of her chin. And of course, because of this particular pattern, you can't really separate the lips from the eyes. So this is the design that her mask has, minus the 3 clovers at the top of her forehead. But at least these are the colors. And like I said, I think it came out pretty okay. I'm actually going to keep this even when she comes out. I might actually use this as the replacement mask instead of, using her mask. I actually like the way this looks. Pretty good. You guys tell me in the comments what you think about it. Other than that, like I said, default gloves and then regular jacket. Nothing too spectacular. I hate that Pearl has blonde hair and Clover has brown hair. But either way, we're going to jump straight into the loadout. I'm not even going to separate this. I'm putting it all together because I'm super excited to show you guys what I did with her build. So as you know, we're going to start with the loadout, then we're going to go into the skills, and then we're going to go into a bit of gameplay to show you guys exactly how Clover works in Payday 3, at least until she officially gets put in. But even when she gets put in, I still would use this build for her if you are really into how she worked in Payday 2. This is pretty much Clover from Payday 2 put into Payday 3 if you follow this build. So as you guys know, she came out with a signature gun that she called the Queen's Wrath, and I literally copied the exact attachments that go with this gun. This is literally that gun. It's just not a preset. I changed the colors up a little bit. I thought gold would be a good idea, and I just like the color of this graffiti outfit, and the blue kind of matches her mask a little bit. So if you want the Queen's Wrath before it gets in the game, literally just copy this particular loadout. That is the line sight, line sight for the scope. I guess the cylinder silencer. The only thing that I'm missing is, I believe, that one that's in the customs will be a long barrel. I didn't put a long barrel on this one. I have 2 of these guns, you guys, and this one has the long barrel in it. I just didn't want to change this one. I left this one the way it is. This is for that other build video that I had already put up. So we went and bought another gun because why not? So if you absolutely want it exactly like you, put that long barrel on it just to make it the spitting image of the Queen's Wrath that's actually going to come out. She used the tack grip, she used the quick pull mag, and the HQ stock. There's nothing on the vertical grip, and that literally is the Queen's Wrath. And like I said, I've played a couple games with it already. I really like it. I think I might leave my car like this anyway. It has pretty balanced stats. Like, there's really not much of a downfall to it. It's always been a very balanced gun, and I always thought that this was probably the best assault rifle in the game because you don't have to give up a whole lot to get a pretty decent gun. And this is just pure blank decent. Give it a try, you guys. Here is the Queen's Wrath. And as far as her secondary, they didn't have secondaries like specifically to the character, or at least not with Clover. I guess she was the first paid DLC. She came out with a melee weapon called the Shillelagh, which is just was a hard hitting knockback weapon that didn't do a lot of damage. So I figured, you know, the best secondary she could have is the Bison. I really didn't put any perks on this one. I mean, you can if you want to, but I didn't really put anything on it. I don't really think it needs anything. I just left it like that. As far as the overkill weapon, I used the sniper because she is a shooter. To make it as close to Payday 2 as possible, I went with the adaptive armor because you want to always be regenning. And because of how her skills are set up, I thought the smoke grenade would go best with her loadout, along with the motion sensors, as well as the ammo bag. Now, to truth be told, I mean, with the smoke grenades, marking people is really not a problem. So you really don't have to go with the motion sensors. I just put them on there just because. I guess to be more well-rounded, I guess if you were doing stealth, I would probably use the micro cams or the ECM jammer, and then loud is the motion sensors or the infrasonic mines. This makes it so you mark everything on the map, but to be honest, since this build is the way it is, I honestly think I would switch these to not to ECMs, but I would probably use these or these. One of these two. One of these two, to be honest. If I'm stealthing, it's this. If I'm loud, it's this. Pretty much, either one. And since most likely this demonstration might end up being loud because that's what normally happens when you go through matchmaking, I'm gonna put these on just for the sake of the video. And without further delay, let's go ahead and jump right into the skills because I know that's what you guys came for. Put down in the comments what you guys think about this preset Clover build. But like I said, that's the exact gun. Go ahead and copy that if you like, and make your own. Let's go. With the official Clover build setup, and like I said, as the way Clover was introduced in Payday 2, she was with a perk deck called Burglar, which was pretty much really good for just stealthing. Wasn't that great for loud, but if you wanted to stealth, according to everyone who played that game and all of the reviews I see on Clover, she was the character that you wanted to use. Maybe that's why she was so popular, because people really like stealth in this game. Personally, I'm more of a loud guy, but stealth I would think is like the fan favorite for most people. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. We're gonna go straight 1 point into ammo specialist, 1 point into scrounger, 1 point into fully loaded, and another point into high grain. This build is going off of the ammo bag, so just having the extra ammunitions is always a good thing. We're getting edge whenever we want, pretty much, in this build. Like, you can trigger it on demand, so picking up our throwables again is really good. We don't ever want to run out of them. And since we're working out of the ammo bag, high grain is just a no-brainer. We're going to skip everything in mower, we're skipping everything in medic, and we're going to infiltrator because, like I said, she is supposed to be the premium stealthy burglar. My bad, I said burger. Stealthy burglar. So we're going to 1 point infiltrator, 1 point quick fingers, and 1 point in bagger. Her perks basically made it so she crouch walks faster, she picks locks faster, and she hacks cameras and things. Everything pretty much for stealth faster. So we're capitalizing on that, and we're making it so it's not a big issue as we go along. Um, After that, we're skipping pretty much the whole line of tank, and we're getting clean slate because we want it to be as close as Payday 2 as possible. And if we don't have no armor regenning, then it's not going to regen at all. So this makes it so we always have something regenning. We can make use of all of those armor repair kits that we're going to be dropping all over the place. So after that, this makes it so we can get our edge whenever we want, that 1 point into sharpshooter. After that, we're skipping everything in escapists, and the whole line of demolitionists except for extra ammunitions. We have a lot of charges we can pick up out of our ammo bag. This just makes it so we have even more smokes that we can throw at a time. We want to constantly be marking things all the time with her because we want nothing to be a surprise. We want the surprise element on our side. That's what makes a great burglar, at least in my book it does. We're skipping everything in Enforcer. We don't really want to get too close to everybody. We kind of want to keep it mid to long range with her. We're getting Manipulator, and we're also getting Menacing because we want to be able to tie people down and get hostages. That's a no-brainer. Of course we do. We're skipping Engineer. We're skipping Gunslinger, and we're going into Grifter. This is her stealthy stuff that she excels in, and we definitely need this on her builds. So we're getting Grifter 1 point, we're getting Walk the Walk, and we're getting Social Engineering. Like I said, at this point, you guys really know what these skills do, so I don't really have to explain them in detail that much. She's skipping out on Slippery because she's the best burglar ever, so there should be no situations where she's ever getting cuffed. If she's getting cuffed, you're playing wrong. It's on you. We're skipping Hacker because we're just walking around the cameras when we have Rush anyway. And if we're doing stealthy, like I said, we're doing the micro cameras. If we're doing loud, we're doing the infrasonic mines. This build can pretty much do both. And I know how you guys love the hybrid builds. This is hybrid Clover in Payday 3. We're skipping Tactician, and we're going to Strategist. 1 point in Strategist, 1 point in Combat Marking, because when we mark, we want that extra damage to whatever we mark. Since we're going to be marking everything with our throwables all the time, this just goes hand in hand. And then, of course, whenever anything is marked and we have Rush, which we get all the time, we get a dodge mechanic put into our build. This particular skill is very slept on. I really wish you guys would get into the idea of having dodge in Payday 3. I know it kind of failed you before when it was only like 10%, but that 20% is huge. 20% anything in this game is life changing according to the Payday universe. And you really should just, if you're doing loud especially, you should give this perk another chance, especially when you combine it the way that we've done in this build here. We're skipping everything in CQC specialist, and we're going into transporter. I normally do not like powerlifter in my loud builds, but since this is a little bit of both, it just fits very well. I mean, she's a burglar, she wants to move things out real fast. And if things do go bad, she can handle herself, but she's primarily hoping that everything goes according to plan. So we're getting Transporter, we're getting Beast of the Burden, we're getting Deep Pockets, and we're getting Powerlifter. All of these are self-explanatory at this point. I don't really have to explain them. If you know, you know. We're skipping everything in Scrambler. We're skipping all of Fortitude, but we are taking the Mastery node, which is stockpile, so we can max out the maximum amount of charges we can get in our ammo bag as of to date. I really do think they're going to eventually add another skill line or maybe change another perk to make it so those last 2 charges that we're missing out of our ammo bag will get filled, and then we'll have an entire bag full of ammo. So it'll be 10 charges instead of 8. And last but not least, this is her bread and butter, the Assassin's row. So we're getting 1 point in Assassin, 1 point in skimming the ground, because like I said, she gets perks for walking faster when she's crouched. We're getting duck and weave. I have not used that on any other build, but with her, because she moves so fast, and if you're running in between the smoke with the enemies in it, they have a really hard time shooting you, especially if you have rush and you have misdirection triggered as well. So it's really easy to get behind everybody and just one-shot them in the back of the head. You preserve a lot of ammo and you're not getting shot. That's the big thing about it. If you happen to do lose your shield, you don't want to go down immediately. That is what Assassin's Medley is for. If you run out of your shield, and you killed someone, you get 10% of your health back. That's always good. And then this is the part of the skill, mastery skill, that ties everything together, Death Wield. And that's just basically whenever we throw a smoke grenade, honestly, they don't even have to be near the initial explosion. They just have to walk between the smoke or near the smoke, honestly, because I see plenty of people getting marked that I don't even feel like are in the cloud. But I mean, like, you throw this thing, a couple of these all around you, the whole map is lit up like a Christmas tree of red characters everywhere. The only thing I wish they would add is for a scope, I wish it would be like real infrared. So instead of it just being outlined, the enemy in red, you actually can see, you know, a heartbeat. Maybe you might get extra critical points for hitting those vital organs that are showing up on your infrared. That would be cool for them to add. I really wish they would add it in. I don't even care if they add it in as a overkill weapon. That'd be a cool overkill weapon to have, and it would work really well with her particular build. Like I said, this is Clover and Payday 3, and now we're going to jump into some gameplay and show you guys exactly how to use this build. Let's go. Wow, that was super quick, actually. I don't know how they did that so fast.
Hold on, I'm coming in.
Oh, she's not even gonna give you the key card now.
Drop it or you're dead. Hands on your head.
Oh man.
Get the fuck down.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Get the bags and put the chopper cage together. You can use it to secure loot.
Time to fix the drill again.
Maybe one of them might get it. Possibly. Well, good thing I have the Queen's Wrath, so unloud is not that
The
big a
crypto
deal.
wallet won't get us anything now that it's fried. Grab whatever else you can find.
I'm sure
We're
she's
not
losing her
leaving
mind though, because
empty-handed.
she wants to be the world's best burglar. Alright, we made it downstairs already. Hey, what's going on back? Alright. Oh, I forgot you had this. Well, it's going super smooth. Ooh. Oh no. At least they made that way more forgiving now when you pass it. Yeah, man, this used to frustrate me so much. Trying to crack open. Oh, wow. Okay, I just said that, and then it just happened. I literally just said that. Like, this used to frustrate me so much, and then I go back to turns. Okay.
The vault's keypad has been shut down, but I think I can override it. Find an access point and patch me in.
Find an access point and patch me in.
I'm running a hack to reactivate the vault's keypad. Don't let anyone near it. More cops on the way. They're in 30 seconds. Be careful. They're deploying cloakers.
Alright, well, I think we got everything except for that last little bit and the
Joy has gone
vault.
down.
Oh snap. How did that?
I owe
Get your game face on.
Queen's Rage. He's running upstairs to get you. Didn't know you were in here. Nope.
you. Got ammo back here.
Hard and fast.
No, yeah, top is good. I did top first. Yeah. Ooh, the markings.
Oh, the fucking hack crashed again. The hack froze again.
Look at all the people right there.
Somebody help Hoxton.
I got it.
The fucking hackers crushed it.
Oh, you know what I should have did? I didn't even think about it. Oh, right there. Ooh, that aim though. Just the vault. I got one of them on my back right now. Yo, this gun is so good.
Hoxton is in custody.
Nobody up there? With you? Yeah, I was trying to guard it.
Powered up. Find the pin code
Cool.
and get the
We
vault
got the code?
open. Check the accounting office.
Yeah, it probably is. Alright, 1, 3, 0. Oh, come on, man, stop hitting me.
Really bad.
Yeah, that's it. I got it open.
The blueprints show there's an elevator shaft we can use to
There's
get the
ammo here
bags
if you want it.
upstairs faster. Save
It's
yourself some
open now.
time. Hoxton is back from custody.
I need help. That's the wrong side. Where to get all the stuff? So there's one more bag in there?
I'm tracking an chopper's on its way. Hold on and don't let the fucking cops touch our loot.
Pilot file here.
Oh no!
Fuck, the FBI agent is here. Shoot the band's antenna to
FBI.
blind her.
I'm gonna take out the FBI. Yep, I got the last bag on my back. I'm getting the
Final
FBI.
attack wave. This time they won't back down.
I'm there in about 1 minute.
Wish I had some. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I got it now. Hey, I'm good now. I'm back in the fight.
I'm there any second now.
Keep an eye out. Hostage rescue is on the scene.
Oh, bulldozer.
I got the Clover.
Cops will keep coming for you until you're dead or in custody. They're not retreating this time. Let's move, people.
We're
It's time
just
to leave.
getting done now. Alright, so guys, that was Clover.
You guys
Like,
sure
share,
know
comment,
how to
subscribe.
okay.
Let
A
me
little
know
on
what
the
you
loud
think.
side, but
Peace.
not a bad haul.
Oh, mango punch. That's actually fire. Okay. Alright, anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace out.